Namaste everybody. Welcome to morning meditation on a beautiful Monday morning here in Brisbane. I'm going to take you through the usual techniques of breathing to relax you, some mindfulness to realize that you can step back from your mind and be less disturbed. We're going to practice some Gauranga breath meditation where we focus on a mantra, and some Japa meditation, and finally some Kirtan and spiritual wisdom. So quite a bit to get through in the next 20 minutes or so. So let's get started. We're just going to relax the shoulders down. Now if you feel like you're a bit tense in the shoulders, you can take a few circles, just maybe 3 nice big slow circles in each direction. Squeeze them up and exhale, lower them. Squeeze them up, nice inhale. One more. A few rolls of the head just to loosen the neck off a little bit. You want to keep the neck nice and long though, we don't want to compress the vertebra. And then a few in the other direction. And then we'll let our shoulders slide down away from the ears. Start to turn our attention within by bringing the mind onto the breath. Just breathing in and out through the nostrils. We're going to slow the breath down. Slowing the breath down, deepening the breath will help to calm the mind. It'll relax the body. It triggers the relaxation response or the parasympathetic nervous system, which will automatically relax your body and calm your mind. So just feeling the breath entering and leaving through the nostrils. Just feeling the coolness and the warmth of the breath, the expansion and contraction of the body. All these different things are happening within the body with every breath. So just be aware of your breath. Now we're going to place our hands on our belly below the navel, and we're going to take the breath deep into the lungs, allowing the belly to expand. And as you exhale, the belly will contract in towards the core of the body. So inhale, belly expands, exhale, belly contracts. Nice, slow, deep, rhythmical movements. Keeping your mind on the journey of your breath. So if your mind starts to wander off, bring it back to your breath. And take one more breath into the belly. And then you can either slide your hands up onto your ribs or cross them over. And we'll breathe into the middle lungs. So as you inhale, the ribs expand outwards. As you exhale, they contract back in. One more breath into the middle lungs. And we'll uncross the hands and slide them up onto the chest. Breathing into the upper lungs now. So as you inhale, the chest will expand. Exhale, chest softens. You feel the collarbones slightly separate and then come back together again. So keep to that slow, deep rhythm. This is where we want the breath to be like a wave, flowing in and out on the seashore in that nice, rhythmical manner. Now we'll keep one hand on our belly. Pop one hand on our belly and keep one hand on the chest, and we're going to join all 3 breaths together for a complete yoga breath. So as you inhale, you fill the lungs from the bottom to the top, and as you empty the lungs, When you exhale, you empty them from the top to the bottom, just like a cup. So inhale, belly fills, then ribs, then chest. Exhale, chest softens, ribs draw in, navel draws in. So takes a little bit of practice to get into a nice rhythm and get that coordination happening, but it's well worth the effort. This breathing technique is so beneficial for your body and your mind. Keeping your awareness on your breath, don't let your mind wander off. Three more nice, deep, relaxing breaths. And once you've finished, you can place your hands in your lap. Move into our Aham Brahmasmi meditation. This is where we meditate on a very important mantra, a life-changing mantra. The mantra is Aham Brahmasmi. So just really meditate on the mantra and the meaning of the mantra. Aham Brahmasmi. I am spirit, not matter. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am the eternal spirit soul, the eternal spark of the supreme soul. I'm only temporarily in a material body. The body is temporary, but I am eternal. Aham Brahmasmi. So from this, we can understand that we're not the body, we're not the mind. So we can actually detach ourselves a little from our body and our mind. We can actually become completely undisturbed by the mind. So let's just practice this now. We're going to just observe the body as it breathes, being aware that you are not the body, you are the silent witness within, simply observing your body. Just watching the different movements of the body as it takes a breath and then exhales that breath. Now let's step back from the mind. The mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Most of us have an enemy mind. Well, we can actually make friends with the mind through meditation. So we're just going to simply observe the mind here, not trying to change it in any way. Just let the thoughts be there and we're simply observing them. So you'll find that different thoughts and emotions, fears, anxieties, stresses and worries, different desires will flow into the mind at different times and then flow away again, just like a stream. We're simply the silent witness of our mind's activities. We are not the mind or the thoughts themselves. You can say to yourself, I am the silent witness. I make no effort to think, but thoughts come automatically. I am watching the thoughts flow through my mind, but I am aloof from them. I can actually detach from my mind and become completely undisturbed by the thoughts and feelings that are there in the mind. This is a good way to understand your emotions. So you can learn to step back when you're feeling you're getting overwhelmed by emotions and realize that they will pass, just like that stream. It passes. So we just need to hit the pause button, take some time out to practice our meditation, and you find that those emotions will pass away. And you'll be able to deal with your problems in a much more intelligent manner when you're not overwhelmed by different emotions. So we're going to move into our mantra meditation now, where we add a mantra to our breath. So that was part of the Aham Brahmasmi mantra. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I am the eternal spark of the Supreme Soul. These mantras actually connect us to the Supreme Soul. And that union of love is actually the real meaning of yoga. Yoga asanas are only one small part of the yoga system. So we're going to add the mantra Gauranga to our breath. As we inhale, we're going to say it mentally. As we exhale, we're going to say it out loud, drawing it out for the whole breath. I'll cue you in. We'll take a few deep breaths first to begin with. And just focus on the mantra. You really want to envelop yourself in this mantra. It's like being in a nice, safe, comfortable, warm cocoon. It's a nice internal journey where we can take our focus off the externals in our life and just take some nice comfort in these mantras. So feel it vibrating in your throat, in your mouth, and throughout your whole body. If your mind wanders, just gently draw it back and place it on the sound. Not having a third world war or a fight with the mind, we're just encouraging it gently. Inhale now, nice deep inhale. If you need more than one breath, that's okay. But it's good to practice long breaths. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and next exhale, we'll add the mantra. Gauranga. Inhale. Last one. mantra within your mind. Let it resonate there for a few more breaths. Moving into Japa now, so if you've got beads, pick them up. If not, you can just chant along. It's good to use the sense of touch, though it helps our mind to focus better. So we've got a head bead there, a tassel on it, and we say the mantra Hari Bol. Then we move to the next bead, and we're going to say the mantra Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. And then we move to the next bead and say the whole mantra again, saying it on each bead until we get back to the head bead again. Keeping that mind on your practice. So if your mind does wander off, just keep bringing it back, placing it on the sound. Eventually it will become trained and it'll become very attracted to the mantra. That's the nature of spiritual sound. So let's begin. Join in whenever you feel ready to do so. Hari Bol. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. 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 Last one. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. And Kirtan now. So we're going to sing the same mantra, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. You should know it now if you didn't know it before. So I'm going to sing the mantra first and then you respond. That's all there is to Kirtan. It's just a matter of keeping your mind on the mantra. Don't worry about your voice. The voice is unimportant. It's the power is in the mantra. So just let it enter your ears, your mind, your heart. Rest your heart and mind in this very beautiful transcendental sound. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. Your turn. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. 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 Let's sing the last one together. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. Just holding the mantra in your mind just for a few more breaths. There's a nice way to finish off your meditation. And just reading a little verse from the Bhagavad Gita as it is, purports by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And this is from text 24, chapter 2. This individual soul is unbreakable and insoluble, and can be neither burned nor dried. He is everlasting, all-pervading, unchangeable, immovable, and eternally the same. And a little bit from the purport here. All these qualifications of the atomic soul definitely prove that the individual soul is eternal, the atomic particle of the spirit whole, and he remains the same atom eternally without change. The theory of So we're completely unchangeable. We remain the same eternally. And that's one of the reasons why when we're here in this material realm, we're looking for something that doesn't change. We don't want our relationships to change. We want them to be eternal, everlasting and happy. We want our home to be everlasting, eternal and happy. We want all this because we are eternal, ever-existing and happy. But we're not going to find that here in this material realm. So if we keep practicing our meditation, eventually we will go back to the spiritual world where we belong, where there is no suffering, pain, unhappiness, where we are eternally the same, eternally happy, and we're actually more than happy, eternally blissful. So keep practicing meditation. There's so many wonderful benefits to be had.